Welcome everyone back to my channel. This is gonna be done in parts because I've got some books now to unbox, and when I get them later, I'll record more for those because this is gonna be a July unhaul, and this is the end of May, so we're gonna haul these books. So, the first book was recommended to me by one of you guys recommended it to me. So I bought the first book to see if I would like it, and it's Diana Gabaldon's Outlander. So we have the first book in the series. It was only like $9 for this, so it wasn't too bad of a price. It's kind of a thick boy by the looks of it. Oh, it's not really that thick, man. Only 627 pages thick. That's not bad. This won't be put into my TBR until July, after this video comes up. So, there'll be no chance of me picking it. Now, on to this book. Here we go. I'm trying very hard to get this in a way that won't injure me, won't freak you guys out, and will, of course, not reveal my address. I don't want that. I've already accidentally revealed it twice. I had to edit it out, so you know. Look at this. Oh, this is actually quite a thick boy. Wither's Reign is actually thicker than Wither. Must have really got into it. Wendy Warden novel. Next one. Oh, that might come up to my hand. Are we not? There we go. I'm gonna have to edit that out again. What book is this? Bleach. Bleach number 5. Number 5. Bleach number 5. I forgot his name. Chad. How can I forget your name, Chad? It's your real name, though. That's just the name everybody calls you. Yasutaro. That is number 11. Ichigo is 23. Bleach number 5. Now this boy here, I've been dying to open since it came. So I need to get this now. Guess this. Put the knife up so you guys don't think I'm going to injure myself. Okay. I thought it was going to come out. Unravel the mystery. Right, let's put that down. Look at you. Omniscient reader's viewpoint. The global hit apocalypse fantasy web novel now in print. If you are reading this, you will survive, kill each other within the time limit, or die. Just another evening commute on the train until the passengers are given an order they can't disobey. The cast is ordinary officer worker Dokucha Kim only feels in his own income. He knows exactly how this will play out. The step will carry the passengers' actions, even the bizarre creature that suddenly appears to oversee the statistic scenario. Everything is straight out of his favorite story. An online novel so obscure he is its sole reader. And as the only one who knows where the plot is headed, he must use his knowledge to survive the oncoming apocalypse. The East Press edition of the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint novel will feature intricate die-cut covers that reveal full-color illustrations originally used in the Korea edition, providing a unique look that appeals to readers of Western genre fiction, as well as the core fan base of the series. Serial that inspired one of the most popular webtoon serializations on the novel. 442 million views. Volume 1 is coming July 2025. Will you not focus? Oh, there you go. So beautiful. Ooh. Kissing. I can't believe it. They're actually kissing on the screen. Look how beautiful that is. And they're kissing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look at that. No. Shh, focus. You're focusing on me. There you go. Look at that. That's so cute. There's a Ming. Or just a sword. Maybe just a sword. Oh my. That's a fancy artwork. Ooh. You're not bend that. That is not for you to bend. Oh my lord, look at that. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Only since meeting you have I rediscovered how simple it is to be happy. Oh, it even has it on the inside cover. I already showed you that. I'm so dumb. It's a back cover. Same thing. But, like, that is something. I wonder if these little things are actually going to be a thing you can see from the outside. Like some of those continuations. They're going the way I think they are. They are. Oh my god, they are. That is so freaking cool. What I'm gushing about. If I can get them, they're kind of heavy. So, what I'm gushing about. No, stop doing that. Look at that. That's picturing, okay? That's picturing. That is picturing. Look at that. It's a sequence. And it's going the same. That's so bloody cool. I didn't realize that. So like, for the first two, a little easier to hold. So here you are. Right? Okay. So his shoulder here, which will line up. Right? How do I do this? Is it this way? Yeah, okay, this way. So he's like reaching up. His hand's reaching up there. All these are okay, so here is Shilian reaching up for Wachon. There's Shilian down here, right? Okay. Rolling the dice. Okay. So then if you move on to the next one, it continues. Here's his shoulder. Like, look at this. Here's his shoulder with his bow hat. And so the sword starts on this side, right? And up in there. So the sword is coming across. Michelin right here, back turned. Okay. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. It's pretty cool. I could show it all at once. I would. So, his little freaking thing here with a shoulder here, which of course you can't see. But look, he's extending out his hand to somebody. That is bloody awesome. Like, you have no idea how beautiful these covers are. And I am loving them. Okay, so far, the Heaven Visualizations special editions, my least favorite is this one. Even though it's still beautiful, it's my least favorite because of the way it looks. It looks a little grainy, right? I know it's raining and everything. And, gosh, it's a tie. It's a tie between these two because I mean, like, it's like, hot damn. And then this one's got him kissing in the corner. Anyways, you'll see next clip when it comes out for the books I have for the haul. Okay, guys, we're back. We have one book for our book haul. We got more books coming, but this one just came today, and I'm too excited. Not open it. Got it? Not open it. I gotta open it. Gotta. I already tore off the package thing, so you can't see. There's that one. There's that one. And then there's I saw some stuff, but I spoiled myself. Try not to, but you know, it happens. Okay, here we are. This first. By the way, this is from Elizabeth Wheatley. Oh, that is pretty cool. I got a code. Hey, you can't have that, okay? That's mine. How do I get into it? You can have my code. It's my code. And I'll probably use it. Got a book coming out October, I think it is. And it's the next book in the series. Alright. Got a bunch of stuff here. That is cool. Don't give me that. Elizabeth Wheatley. High fantasy, epic romance. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for your order. If you have any problems, questions, or concerns, please email me. I'll be reading. I got a sticker. It's Book Goblin, by the way. Okay, she's the Book Goblin. Or she, yeah, Book Goblin, whatever. Book Goblin. Oh. The code even has some cool stuff on it. Makes you want to keep it. Now there's something else here. It's not part of the book. Okay. I'm not looking at my camera. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. So Tears of the Wolf. Brian and Cedric, I think is the names of the people. Look. This is actually pretty neat packaging. I like that it's bubble wrap. Oh, I don't want to ruin this. Girl. I don't want to ruin that. That looks so pretty. I want to tear it open. I want to keep it. Oh, it's sticky. I might not be able to keep it. That's sad. We'll figure out how to keep it. Maybe. Wrath and Weeping 1. So, here it is. Tears of the Wolf by Elizabeth Wheatley. First book by Elizabeth Wheatley. I can't wait for the rest of the ones I've ordered from her to come in. Now. Oh, there's a lot more for it. Alone, they will be destroyed by the coming storm. Together, they might stand a chance. That's cool. I got 2 new bookmarks. Sweet.
Okay, this is a signed copy. So that's pretty neat. No, I've already picked it. Well, she probably picked it by signing it, but still. Okay, so after the murder of her child, Brennan of the Istovari wants nothing more than to escape the shackles of her birthright. As a sorceress in the last of a once great bloodline, many still seek to use her for their own scheme. Brynn, B-R-Y-N-N, Brynn. She said it before. I know the dude's name. Brynn. That might be right. Will do anything for the chance of freedom, even if it means marrying an upstart warrior from far north. Cedric needs a wife. But not just any wife, a sorceress. Having recently claimed his inheritance after a youth spent across the sea. Don't know why I'm yawning. A sorceress will bring security and legitimacy in his estranged homeland. A marriage gives both Brian and Cedric. Brian, and Cedric what they want for now. In the far northern reaches lies a land ruled by pride and strict codes of honor. As Brian and Cedric struggle to navigate the aftermath of their hasty union, they soon realize that rival factions within the kingdom are on the verge of war once again. Alone, they'll be destroyed by the coming storm. Together, they might stand a chance. I didn't think I'd get bookmarks or anything special. I thought I would just get this. It's pretty cool. Doesn't go in something that I have for it. So I'm gonna add this to my TBR. I think it's a W. That's right down there. You can't see it, but it's down there, okay? That's down there. I got more of our books coming. So when they come in, we'll continue this book haul thing. Hi! I don't know why I do that. Anyways, new clip. Here we go. This is another book unboxing. How do I know it's a book unboxing? Because I ordered it from Amazon. That was a bad decision. Hi, meet me. I'm a bad decision altogether. That's right. Don't tell me I just hit the book. I don't know why I got this big book. This big box for $3. Utterly. Oh, normal size. Okay, that's so freaking cool. I'll only have one non-normal size book. Okay, so here it is. The Vampire's Assistants, Tunnels of Blood, and I Live in Nightmare. I Live in Nightmare is one. So, basically what this is that it replaces this book right here. Surprisingly, it's the same size. But this is a book that has 3 books in it, okay? And I've read from it, obviously. I mean, spine's cracked. But, I want their own. You know, because that's what I want. Right? I just wanted them on their own, and I could do that. I don't know why I ever bought this. Oh, yes, I do. $9. Compared to the $30 this would be. But I bought this back before I started officially collecting books. And while it's nice to be able to be right on to the next, with the blog being what it is now, channel, it's easier if I don't. So I'm going to probably do this at the free library for some child to read and get interested in it. Okay. That's it. And I kind of like the actual, covers for these instead of this boring boring ass one right here, right? You know, at the theater. I mean, obviously, the first book takes place in the theater or around the theater. But still, I'd rather have just this. So I'm going to put these in place of that one. So not really new books that I've never owned before, but their own individual wrapping. Okay, so this is just a little burp thing. I went to my local bookstore to purchase 3 books. Okay, I came out with 6. I don't know how that happens. Okay. I don't know how that happens. Totally. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing is I wanted to purchase the second book for Fourth Wing, which is Iron Flame. It's the same sleek design as Fourth Wing, which is actually pretty cool. As you can see, they're both black and they both have dragons on them. Mine's a little dispatched for Fourth Wing because I'm putting tabs in it for all the things, you know. But here is the second book. Chew it. Yeah. So I went in for this because I'm enjoying Fourth Wing, and I will want to read the next book, which is Iron Flame. So I had to go get it. Alright, so the next book I went in for I enjoyed The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I wanted to get the next book in the series, which is The Wicked King. So that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I did. So now I have the next one in the series. So I can continue that one. It's already in Haru. You know. Okay. And I've been enjoying The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I think that's how I say her last name. Not too sure what it is. So I bought the next book in the series, which is Heart Forger, The Heart Forger, which is the next book in the Bone Witch series. I'm taking off the little stupid stickers in the back. You're wondering what I'm doing. So, I can continue the series that I'm enjoying. The reason why I do these book hauls anyways is to continue the next book in the series, right? Right, okay. So then, because I wander around bookstores looking for the books I need, and I found books that are on my list of books I want to read, and I debate whether or not I want to buy them, or whether or not I want to not buy them at the current time that I am pursuing these. Are of Kwong's Puppy War. I've been wanting to get into R.F. Kuang, Babel and the Puppy War. So here's the Puppy War. Purchased, as you can see. What happens when you can't find a book and you run into this? Okay, so that's the next one. Then I went looking for a book. The Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. I'm trying to find volume 1, novel 1, at my local bookstore every time I go in there, and then I can never find it. Usually it's 2, 3, 4. Now I found comics. Not that I'm against the comics or anything, but I really prefer to read the novel it came from, because those are much more detailed and gives you more information than what the non does. So I found this, The Apothecary Diaries by Natsu Hyuga. Yeah, so that happened. Wasn't planning on it, but I've been enjoying the anime, and always better to read the thing it came from. more than anything. And then, even though it's a hardback, I know I have a lot of hardbacks. Okay, there's plenty of hardbacks up there, and I'm not knocking hardbacks. It's just I don't like hardbacks because they take up more space than paperbacks do, but hardbacks are more resilient and they last longer, except for their cover if they come with a cover. But everybody's been ranting and raving about it, and since I've been reading a lot of stuff that deals with the what you want to call it, archetype, story type, whatever it is, we have Matt Denham's Dungeon Crawler Carl. Hardback, unfortunately. But, like I said, I should never be allowed to go to a bookstore just for 3 books, because then I come out with books. Okay. So, went in for 3 books, okay? I came out with 6. That's how that goes. I'm hoping by the time I finish reading Ironclad, whenever that will be. For those who don't know, I go by color, and we're currently on whatever you want to call this color. It could be blue. Could be blue. Whatever color this is. So this is the color I'm going with. We're gonna add 3 books to this because I've already did the first 3 books. You know, the Wicked King is already in there, and it was in the pink one, so that one's there. Heart Forger and the Iron Flame, I think, is purple. So it will be a while before I get to them because I can't currently pull this color right now. I can only pull the orange, the yellow, the green, and the pink at the moment. I can't pull nothing else for my TBRs. So when I get done with the purple, I'll be able to start pulling them. I'll go back to orange after that. So Dungeon Crawler Carl, the Apothecaries, and the Poppy Wars will be put on. The Iron Flame is already on. So it might be a while before I get the Iron Flame. And I'm hoping by that time that the edition that I have now have for Iron Flame, they'll have Onyx Storm looking like this for paperback. So that way I'll have a conformity. Yeah. So that way it'll conform to the others because they don't match up, but that's okay. They'll look the same, you know, and I won't have to worry about them not looking the same, which is what I want because, look at these. They look beautiful, and that's what I want. I want them to look like this. So we're hoping Onyx Storm and the last one will come out that by the time I get to them. I'm glad I've started 4th one because there's supposed to be a TV series coming out. Anyways, box. Partially open because I was ripping off the shipping label so you wouldn't be able to see where I live and all that lovely jazz, and I wouldn't have to edit it. You wouldn't see where I live. Yeah, so that's why it's partially opened. Although I really did not want nobody getting into this box. Now you can't see it, but you can. And I guess if I roll backwards. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This is. That's not the book I wanted to see first, but okay. Information. Acting in a weird way. Let me get closer because I like you guys being able to see what I'm doing. So here is Dangerous Assassin, Elizabeth Wheatley, the first book, and I think it's new edition, including the Archduke companion novella. It has a novella on it. And I didn't know that. Yeah, it does. Okay, well, I don't know what that is, but okay. What is this? I think it's called the Dangerous series or the Dangerous Assassin series. Not exactly sure. I didn't do that. Born to be a sorceress, cursed to be an assassin, chosen to be his empress. Magic has 2 immutable rules. Every spell requires a sacrifice and every curse can be broken. Amira Brindanu is a sorceress turned assassin, bound in a curse that forces her to obey her father, even to the point of high treason. When he orders her to kill the future emperor, she fails, but discovers a secret that could bring the whole of the empire to its knees. The Archduke is stricken by a curse that could sentence him and his people to damnation, but Amira could be the only key to breaking it. In a desperate last-ditch effort, the Archduke takes Amira prisoner and makes a pact to protect her from her curse if she will help free him of his own. As time begins to run out, Amira soon learns that there are enemies that blades can't touch, and there are fates worse than death. Caught in a web of sorcery, intrigue, and her growing feelings for the Archduke. The assassin must decide just how much she is willing to give to save the only man she's ever loved. Every curse can be broken, but can 2 cursed people save each? It has the Archduke companion novella in it, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that it's got a fox. You can't really see that in online. That is pretty cool. That there is a fox there. So that's the first one in this large packet, and it's a big packet. It's a big packet. Here's book 2, Dangerous Outlaw. I'm not going to read the back of it because I haven't read the first book, so I don't look on anything that could potentially be there. The only thing I know for a fact is Dangerous and Amira. It's a romance novel. High fantasy, I think, or something like that. Based on a long ago time period. Here's book 3. Here's book 3. Dangerous Trader. And then we have book 4, which is Dangerous Sorceress. Book 5, which is Dangerous Empress. And the novella, the companion novel. Bastard's Honor. So, I don't know nothing. I'm not going to read it because it comes after all of these. So, Bastard's Honor comes after all of these. So, that's that. And this is not the way it's going to look on my bookshelf. Let's rearrange that. No, don't. No, no. Shame. 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 I'm going to have to rearrange my bookshelf. And steal some shelves from my manga. Now the box is empty. And before long, my cat will be in it. There we go. There should be one more clip coming with the last of the book hauls. So look forward to that. And hey, okay. Another section of the book haul. Okay, folks. We got one more section of the book haul to record. 2 books coming for that one, and that's it. We're gonna save this book actually for last because I know I'm gonna gush because I know what it is. Courtesy of my pre-ordering it, you know. So yes, that's what it is. All right, I did a thing. I normally not supposed to do a thing, but I did a thing anyways because I'm a glutton for not having money. I'm a glutton for not having money. Okay, and I gotta say, it's just what I do now. Here's my first glutton. I saw it. It was there. I wanted it. And that is a very pretty picture. I love it. Okay.
It was there. I saw it. I wanted it. Okay. I've been meaning to get the manga for Sailor Moon for like the longest time. And I could not believe that this was here. I mean, it's a collection and this first one in the collection. But I don't really care. It's hard to find. It's hard to find manga that are so easy. And this was just there. And I was like, ooh, I want it. So we can put this in my TBR. I'm not looking forward to that part, okay? TBR, expanding. Yay. Now, this book I've heard a lot of good things about, but I've also heard some not so good things about it. But it's about Undying Queen. Not sure if it's about Fae or not, but that's okay. Oh, it is about the Fae. The Fae have always been the stuff of Legend of Nightmares of Night. This one doesn't have a back for me to read, but it's Sailor Moon. She's a pretty soldier who gets powers. Okay. This is the next one. Okay, Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I'm pretty sure this is a standalone, but I could be wrong. But I think it is a standalone. Oh, it's got a world. Maybe it's not a standalone. Never forget, monsters thrive best in the dark. Commit all you read here to memory. Ha. Oh, it's even got pronunciation guide and places guide. Okay. So, do not touch the sword. Do not turn the key. Do not open the gate. 24-year-old. Hold up. Where's this guide? I don't know how I'm saying this name. Okay. Theris. How was it anyways? Thane is good at keeping secrets. No one knows about the strange powers she possesses or the fact that she has been picking pockets and stealing from the Undying Queen's reservoirs for as long as she can remember. In the land of the unforgiven desert, there isn't much a girl wouldn't do for a glass of water, but sooner or later, every secret comes out. When Ceres comes face to face with death himself, she inadvertently reopens a gateway between realms and is transported to a land of ice and snow. The Fae have always been the stuff of legend, of a myth, of legend, of nightmares, but it turns out they're real, and Ceres has landed right in the middle of a centuries-long conflict that might just get her killed. The first of her kind to tread the frozen mountains of Evilia in over 1,000 years, Ceres mistakenly binds herself to Kingfisher, a handsome Fae warrior who has secrets and nefarious agendas of his own. He will use her alchemist magic to protect his people, no matter what it costs him or her. Oh, this is Dark Romance? Ooh. Interesting. I like how I can feel that bump. I'm sorry. You see that? You can feel it. There's a lot of builds here. I don't know if that's gonna fit well with the bookshelf, but whatever. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Well, I've had to just expand on my bookshelves a little bit. Because there's too many books. I'm owning too many books, okay? The next one I saw, and I'm been on my list of things to get. The Spell Shop by, what was her name? Sarah Beth Durst. Okay. I mean, it's about witches and wizards. Maybe. I have a type of books I like to read. I don't know if you guys have noticed my bookshelves. Okay? They're behind me. You can see them. They're full of books. You may not be in focus, but they're full of books. All kinds of stuff. I have a weird... I enjoy weird books, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. I enjoy a weird slew of books. Celia? It takes a village to open a heart and just one man to steal it. Celia has always had trouble dealing with people. Thankfully, as a librarian at the Great Library of Elysium, she and her assistant, Kaz, a magically sentient spider plant, have spent the last decades sequestered among the Empire's most precious spell books, preserving their magic for the city's elite. When a revolution begins and a library goes up in flames, she and Kaz flee with all the spellbooks they can carry and head to the remote island Kelia never thought she'd see again, her childhood home. Taking refuge there, Kelia discovers, much to her dismay, a nosy and very handsome neighbor who can't take a hint and keeps showing up day after day to make sure she's fed and to help her fix up her new home. In need of income, Kelia identifies something that even the bakery in town doesn't have: jam. With the help of an old recipe book her parents left her and a bit of illegal magic, her cottage garden is soon covered in ripe berries. But magic can do more than make life a little sweeter, so Kelia risks the consequences of using unsanctioned spells and opens the island's first ever and much needed secret spell shop. Ooh, that sounds so interesting. And I like the fact that it's purple. So, that is the 3 books I bought when I went to Walmart. I'm not ashamed to say that that's where I got them, and I'm not ashamed to say that I don't regret buying them. Even though they were like $40, okay. Altogether. Now, this baby cost $20-something on its own. It was well worth the money, because it's a pre-order, and it's a special edition, and we all know how much I enjoy buying special edition pre-orders. Not really. I don't have a lot of them. But for this particular series, you know I do. Because if you haven't figured out what series it is yet, well, I'll give you a little hint. 8 books to the series. I've loved the first 2. I love the anime. And I can't wait to read the rest. That was such a great reveal, wasn't it? Why is the paper dyed? I don't like that this paper is green. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's green. Oh, I can see it already. Oh, no. Look at that. Is that not a beautiful cover? It's official blessing 5. But Mo Jiang Tongju. Look at that. No, seriously. Camera? Focus. Focus. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Oh, he's good. Look at that. It's good. A little child in his hand. Oh my god. Who is this little child and why is he so cute? I mean, like, gorgeous artwork. Is just everything. I mean, like, it is everything to it. Such gorgeous artwork. 81 chapters so far in this series up to this point, but it is so beautiful. Okay, I just am so in love. Okay, so this marks the 5th special edition. Oh, that's a different color string. Different color bookmark. I don't know, but that's still beautiful. Anyways, this is a very beautiful copy, and I really honestly don't know which way I should display them. Should I display them this way, or should I display them with these? But I don't have the full thing that will make it go across, because it'll make them. I'll make them go from 8 to 1. Right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I can't believe it. So yes, in this lovely book haul, you'll see me unbox 2 of these lovely, beautiful things. Because this one is supposed to be released July 1st, which is June 30th, and this is going up in July. I'm waiting on 2 more books. They don't release until July 8th, so I should get them July 7th. Hopefully. Hopefully I get them July 7th. So that way I can get you the book haul. So I can upload this for you guys to see. Anyways, see you in the next clip.
Okay, guys, so this will be the last part of this book haul, even though I don't have two of the books in my book haul. One of them is not being processed. One of them's not being processed. One's on its way here, but I will include all those in my last book haul of the year because I'm just not going to do the book haul until then. And another one is having issues. I pre-ordered it and it was supposed to come out on the 8th and I did not. I was supposed to, but I didn't get this one that I pre-ordered. So it's supposed to come out on the 8th. So, yeah, we'll just go with that. Aren't you wrong, man? Sometimes you can't predict things. Okay, let's, not tell me. Now, what was supposed to come was The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Volume 21. But that one is now out. This one is actually case closed. 95. Yeah. Case closed, Volume 95. As you can see, green line is like, oh. Let me just darken that screen. There we go. So, yeah, here. This is volume 5. What I am happy about, and if you guys don't know, is that they actually are coming out with the original Detective Conan anime as Detective Conan, by the way. It was one of the proper titles. And right now it's just doing like whole Blacko organization verses, and then there's supposed to be more released, and they're actually the Japanese names in English, and I'm very happy with that. I wish they would do that with this manga. If they do, I would buy those and keep these as a special series, because some of them you can't even get, okay? Really hard to get through. Yes, ignore my clothes back there. I'm doing my bed. I'm recording, so that's that. And my cat's down here. Okay, so this next book is something I had to do because I didn't realize I was that way, but I am. Okay. So I got the City of Bones 1, and here's why. I already own it. So I own this copy of City Bones, and this is the spine. I don't know if you guys know, but fine. This is the copy I bought for City Bones. It's fine, and it will go together with all the other ones that are up there. You can barely see them up at the top. Right there, you see how that line goes there. So this will match. I will be unhauling this one because the spine didn't match. I didn't want it. All the other spines match. This one will go up there. The spine will match. Yeah. And because if I go to a bookstore, I'm always going to get more books. So the Apothecary Diaries 2. Because I'm loving the anime. I'm not going to lie. I am loving the anime. So I learned that it was a novel. And I could get it. Yes, of course I'm going to get it. Because, that's just the way it is. I'm really enjoying it. I need to actually catch up. I think I'm like 1 or 2. I'm going to need to catch up on those. So, there's that. God Killer. This one is a Fallen Gods novel by Hannah Craner. And, I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a while, and I saw it, and I took the opportunity to buy it. Because, I'm a sucker for buying books, okay? And then the last book. I bought for this. Well, actually, let's do this. So this one is Gods Are Forbidden in the Kingdom of Midrand.
formed by human desires and fed by their worship. There are countless gods in the world, but after a great war, the new king outlawed them and now plays god killers to destroy any who try to rise from the shadows. Kissin. How would you name your character Kissin? But like kiss and odd. Makes a living killing gods and enjoys it. But all of this changes when she is tasked with helping a young noble whose soul is bonded to a tiny god of white lies. Kissin realizes she can't kill it without ending the girl's life too, joined by as the unlikely group must travel to the ruined city of Lenraden, where the last of the wild gods reside, to each beg a favor. Pursued by assassins and demons, and in the midst of burgeoning civil war, they will all face a reckoning. Something is rotting at the heart of the world, and they are the only ones who can stop it. So, I'm wanting that one, so we got it. The last one is this big chonker. This big chonker here. The Book of Azrael. Now, I like books about gods. I like books about Greek gods, Egyptian gods, Japanese gods, generals, Hades, Olympus. Just gods in general, and especially gods that deal with the afterlife and death and all that stuff. Can't fault me. Okay, it's got a skull. Skull, folks. Skull. So, 4,000 years after the gods' war, the other world has known peace. But soon that too will change. An old army driven by revenge slowly builds an army behind the scenes. Temples are being ransacked in search of an item long lost. An enemy since the dawn of time has put aside their differences. Yeah, that's what I got. Now I just gotta put them on my. Only one of them actually has it. I think at the end of the year, I'm gonna have a lot more books than what I started with. Because I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yep, gone bright. Bright for a second. Yeah. So, one of them has a place. Yeah, that's true. So I gotta go find a place for all these. Well, technically, I have a place for this one. And I have a place for this one. I don't have a place for these three. On that note, I do want to say that I am making good headway in my reading for my July TBR. Read all these. Aren't you so proud of me? Aren't you so proud of me, guys? Like, all of these have been read. I actually just finished this one today with this recording here. So, yay, me. I'm currently in the middle of reading this one. Listening to it on Audible. And I'm going to start reading this one tomorrow. My 2 books. My list of things that I'll be doing for this week and the rest of July. But I still have to read Flamecaster too. So I still have to read this one. I'm going to be starting this one tomorrow. But I liked Wither, but I don't know if I'm going to like Wither's Reign. Honestly, the Wendy Ward novels should have just one. And it would have been fine. But I'm excited to read this one. This one's actually longer than this one. But you can't. It's just. Anyways. I'm making good head progress, okay? And I've got to. August TBR already recorded. So I've got those chosen already. Let's hope I finish off my purple strip, which, by the way, this This is how much of my purple strip I got left. Yes, it's longer on this end. It's taller on this end than it is on this end. I'm bad at cutting. I can't do straight lines. I can't. But anyways, this is all I have left for my sheet. So like maybe 6 more tiles can go on it. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll probably finish this up in August, which means next month September, I have to draw the orange. The rest of the oranges, should get rid of them because that's what it is. They have to be gone before I can restart my orange. Hopefully we'll get there. We're almost there. So we should get there. So that'll be good. Anyways, that's it for the book hauls. There's still, like I said, 3 books that I'm missing from this book haul, but I'll just add them in the next one. And obviously, as time goes on, there'll be more volumes of Detective Conan. As I said, like, this is volume 95. Of course, 96, 97, 98, 99. There's 107 so far. So, like 13, 12 more novels, 12 more volumes, and it's still going. So, yeah. This one will still be pre-ordered. I'll still have a lot of pre-orders this year that I'll just do all the whole last haul for December of those. There'll also be pre-orders for the Tamagotchi Kind of Slime 22. And then, of course, Heaven Blessed Officials special hardcovers that are coming out. There is still 7 and 8 that need to come out. So that's 2 more for that volumes. So there's still some stuff coming out. So I'll just group them all together with that. I probably won't be doing no more pre-orders for the besides those. Whatever comes out for Detective Conan and that last one for that time I got rid of Slime and Milfish. And then I won't do any more pre-orders for the I'm going to try not to buy more books. That is my goal. No more book buying for this year besides the pre-orders of what I want to pre-order. Unless I need to order for like the continuation. Like if I like Wither's Reign, I gotta get Wither's Legacy. That way I can continue on that. Then with the Blamecaster that's over there that I haven't read. I like that one. I gotta go and get Shadowcaster. So yes, the ones that I have to get, I will get. But I won't buy new books that are just starting a series. Like I'm not gonna buy the second book for God Killer, or the second book for the Book of Azrael. No, I'm not gonna buy those, unless I absolutely have to. Purple, probably won't get to soon. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. But I won't be buying new books for different series, new series and stuff like that. I'm going to try to just go with the series that I already have. No more anything, not even standalone. The Book of Azrael was going to be its own by itself. But the second book is coming out this year, right? So, yeah. That's happening. And this is all over the place. I understand. I hope you like my splintered book blog of my book haul for my birthday. A lot of cool books and stuff. And I have a problem.
Help me. I have a problem. I really do. I have a serious problem of going in and buying books. So, yeah, I'm going to attempt not buy more books unless it's pre-orders and continuations of series that I own that I'm currently reading. Which can change at any time because you know Haru dictates everything. He dictates my world. I can do nothing about that. He's my unholy god. Anyways, if you guys think I deserve a like, comment, and a lovely subscription, pop it down below, please. And yes, I know I have this terrible habit of looking at my computer while I'm recording because I'm recording through OBS. I have ordered a mini camera type thing that I can record everywhere. I'm going to try doing more like reading blogs that I see that are more popular, along with my spoiler stuff. So we're going to attempt to do something more. Yes, we're going to attempt to do something. We're going to attempt to do the more reading blogs that I see other booktubers do. You know, like while they're reading a book, give you updates about how they're liking it, feeling about the book, and stuff like that. With this new camera that I'm getting, I've already got a mic for it. Got for this camera that I'm using now, and hopefully I'll go well. Everything will go well. I can't talk because it's my bedtime. Anyways, see you next solution.